What's going on, squad? It's Nate Bauer here with Coach Wayne once again. Check it. You guys see the awesome highlights of these one-shot knockouts, a slip and counter with that killer shot to end the fight or to really set up a fighter. Those punches are dangerous. So we're gonna go over 5 dangerous lead punches from least to most dangerous. It's an awesome video. We're gonna show you how to counter those shots. So next time you see one of these highlights, you know exactly what to look for. Let's get into it.
All right, we're talking about 5 dangerous lead punches, from least to worst dangerous. The first one, for an orthodox fighter, is a lead right hand. Now you can watch Floyd Mayweather do it, you can watch Roy Jones Jr. do it, you watch the fast guys like that do it. They can go to that and do it very often and somehow get away with it. But if you want to be a good fighter, you can't think that these are punches that you're going to go to the well too often to use. It may work at a particular time, but if you use this punch too often, it's setting you up for trouble. The lead right hand is a further punch away from the target than the lead jab. So when a person leads with the right hand, you have more time to react to it. You react to it with a jab to stop it from getting there first, or you can counter it by blocking it with your jab and throwing a counter right hand back. So you block it with the jab, counter right hand return. The second lead punch that is very dangerous to go to the well too often with is the lead left hook. Now these punches are not used as a counter, I'm talking about as a lead. That is a little bit different. When a person leads with the left hook, it opens his chin up for a counter right hand or a straight right hand and makes that punch very dangerous if you're leading with left hook, that you're exposing your chin for a right hand. You'd counter the lead left hook with a straight right hand or block it with your right hand and return your own left hook. Your third most dangerous lead punch would be leading with the left hook to the body. Now, don't get me wrong, I love the left hook to the body. But if you're boxing a fighter and he's standing in front of you, you open up your stance and you widen your left hand to throw it to the body, you're going to walk straight into a right hand. And remember, these punches you're imagining doing against an open class, experienced fighter, these punches won't work. If you're in the ring with a novice fighter that doesn't know what he's doing, they may work. But these are not the punches that are going to get you a championship with. You want to work with these punches and get experience doing them properly and set them up properly. They are great punches, but if they're not set up properly, they're going to set you up for trouble. The counter for the lead left hook to the body would be a straight right hand, or again, block it, blow your left hook back to their chin. Now your fourth most dangerous lead punch would be the overhand right. Now these punches are very effective in the right place at the right time, and this punch may work, but if you're walking across the ring trying to land an overhand right as your first punch, you're going to walk into a barrage of obstacles. Footwork is going to affect you, the counter jab, the counter uppercut, the counter straight right hand. These punches look spectacular when they win, and when they're successful, these punches are very flashy when they're successful, but you don't watch to see how often they fail. They don't often succeed. You watch the highlight reel, they show them that, wow, look at this overhand right, it worked. But too often they're not able to show you the times that they attempted them and they did not work. So you want to go with the percentages. Work yourself in a position like the casino does. You're the house. Play to win. The last lead punch that you definitely don't want to lead with is the most dangerous, is the lead right uppercut. You see people throw uppercuts, but then you have to look at the scenario. Sometimes there's a counter, sometimes they anticipate the opponent leading in, but when you drop your right hand and step in to throw a lead uppercut against a fighter standing in front of you, you're giving them way too many opportunities to counter you. This is such a punch that you never want to throw. There's not a time or a place that you want to be throwing a lead uppercut when an opponent is standing in front of you. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying a counter uppercut, I'm saying a lead right uppercut against an orthodox fighter standing in front of them. You're going to walk into a straight right hand, you're going to walk into an uppercut, you're going to walk into a jab, you're going to walk into everything. The counter for the lead right uppercut is the jab. First and foremost, the less dangerous punch, the uppercut, it's a dangerous punch to throw, it's a dangerous punch to get hit with, But if you're standing there in front of your opponent, he drops his right hand, he steps in to throw the uppercut, you cannot miss him with the jab. Stay calm, stay composed. He's going to walk right into your left hand, and you're not going to have to worry about it. To tie this all together for your 5 most dangerous lead punches is that you want to throw them as a counter or in a combination with a punch, not as you want to start off with that punch. So if your opponent's coming at you and he's dropping his left hand when he recoils the jab, you can throw a lead right hand. It works perfectly, but it's a counter lead right hand. That's different. The left hook. If you're jabbing at your opponent or you see when he jabs at you, he's dropping his right hand, then the lead left hook is very effective. But it's a counter lead left hook, not as a lead. It's a counter lead left hook. The left hook to the body, one of my favorite punches to throw and to teach. If your opponent's coming in and he's jabbing, he's lifting his right elbow slightly, you counter with the left hook to the body. It is a great punch to hit somebody with. The Widowmaker. Then the fourth one is the overhand right. If you jab and you push your opponent back and you see him dropping his hands as he's backing up, you step in. The overhand right is a perfect punch to throw. If you set that up properly, if you're fighting a southpaw and they carry their left hand very often in front of their chin slightly, if you can back them up with the jab and dip your body down and come in with the overhand right, is very effective if it's set up properly. Uppercut, another one of the most dangerous punches to throw, and also one of the most dangerous punches when it lands. If you have an opponent that, as you jab, they're anticipating your jab, trying to duck under your jab, you just lure them in by flashing a jab. You know they're going to duck in, throw the uppercut as a counter to them. It is a great punch, but leading with it is very, very dangerous.
And there you have it, a great tutorial on 5 dangerous lead punches, least dangerous to most dangerous. Again, Coach Wayne is always bringing the educational heat to you guys. Remember, when you're watching highlights and you see these great knockouts, it's not always, that one particular shot. It's a buildup or it's a counter punch. There's steps to make that punch land, or there's something that they see, the fighter sees, that you typically don't see. So when you're sparring, it's great to use these, but don't get out of control with them. Instead, understand the scenario that you're able to use them in and counter them, and that's going to help you more in your boxing practice. The highlights are dope, though. We love the highlights. I hope that was helpful. Make sure you stay tuned for Coach Wayne and I's master classes coming to you live. We can't wait for those. And of course, squad, subscribe to the channel for educational content and more videos like this one. Coach Wayne, thanks again. We'll see you for the next one.